everyone! Today we are going to talk about why and how to brush your bearded dragon's teeth. First, let's talk about why you should brush your bearded dragon's teeth. Bearded dragons have teeth that are quite a bit different than ours, actually. Instead of sitting in sockets within their gums, a bearded dragon's teeth are attached directly to their jawbone. In the wild, bearded dragons eat a wide variety of vegetation and insects, which provides them with enough calcium and texture to keep their teeth and their gums clean naturally. This can be replicated in captivity by giving them calcium, which strengthens the enamel that surrounds and protects their teeth, and by feeding them a variety of insects with crunchy exoskeletons like superworms and dubia roaches. The exoskeletons on those insects will help naturally brush away plaque buildup and keep their teeth clean. If a bearded dragon's teeth are not cleaned regularly enough, whether naturally or by yourself brushing them, which we'll get into in a second, they can develop stomatitis, which is also known as mouth rot, and they can also develop gingivitis, which is also known as gum disease. This causes redness and inflammation in the gums and around the teeth, which, left untreated, can actually progress into periodontitis. Periodontitis is a serious gum disease that can cause the gums to pull away from the teeth, which exposes them more and causes them to deteriorate, or it can cause the bearded dragon to lose their teeth altogether. And unlike snakes, bearded dragons don't regrow their teeth. When they hatch, they have a set amount of nice, shiny, sharp teeth that wear down with age, and when they're gone, they're gone. So, do you have to brush your bearded dragon's teeth? Not necessarily. If you provide enough calcium and enough crunchy food items to brush away the plaque naturally, your bearded dragon's dental hygiene should be just fine. However, if your bearded dragon is maybe a new rescue, or it's not getting the proper diet, maybe you notice redness or swelling of the gums or discoloration of the teeth, or maybe you just want to play it safe, in that case, it might be a good idea to brush your bearded dragon's teeth. One product that I'd like to mention that helps prevent plaque buildup, and this is not a sponsor at all, this is just a product I really do want to recommend, is the new Zoo Med Dragon Food. Again, not a sponsor. I know it seems like it is, but it's not. This is actually just a really nice supplemental food for your bearded dragon for the purpose of preventing plaque buildup specifically on your dragon's teeth. So the nice thing about it is these are like crunchy little pellets, so we've got the crunchiness factor to help brush away the plaque from their teeth directly, and both of these are relatively high in calcium, so that helps strengthen the teeth of your bearded dragon as well. The only difference, since there's two formulas out there, we've got a juvenile formula, which the first ingredient is black soldier fly larva meal, and if you're not already aware, black soldier fly larva is so high in calcium you don't even have to dust black soldier fly larva. You can just feed it as is, and it's considered like a calcium supplement for your dragon. And that is the first ingredient in the juvenile formula. For the adult formula, it's more like vegetation based because adult dragons don't need as much protein as juveniles that are still growing do, but it still has the crunchy factor with the pellets, and it is still relatively high in calcium. So these are both great products to not feed solely as their diet, as these aren't a complete diet in of themselves. They're just a great supplement to a healthy bearded dragon diet. We actually sell these on our website at snakediscoverystore.com if you want to pick one up today. But again, these are great products. I really do like the new formula that Zoo Med just came out with. So now that we've talked about stomatitis and gingivitis and periodontitis and the importance of a healthy diet to prevent plaque buildup and tooth and gum issues with your bearded dragon in the first place, now let's talk about how to brush your bearded dragon's teeth in case you have to do that. Alright, our example here is Crimson Chin, a bearded dragon that's up for adoption right now in our rescue. As you can see, he's been through a lot. We've got a nubby tail from being cohabbed, a burn on his side from who knows what, an underbite from metabolic bone disease. So this guy needs a home. If you want to adopt him, let us know. But we're gonna brush his teeth today because if you look, we've got, can you show off your teeth? We've got a little bit of discoloration to his teeth. It's not too bad though. I just see some like yellowness near the front. He's got a bit of a tooth, so that's actually going to help us.
A little bit of stuck stuff in that underbite, that front part.
Oh yeah, there we go. So we've got some redness here. You can kind of see what that looks like. So yeah, what we're going to do is brush his teeth to help kind of clean that out and clean out his gums and around his teeth. And so what you'll want to do is take a Q-tip and saturate it with Betadine solution. And you can get Betadine online or at a pharmacy. We'll put an affiliate link to it in the description below.
It stains stuff, so put a towel down.
Yeah, that towel is definitely now stained.
Yes.
So what we're gonna do is a nice trick that works with bearded dragons like half the time is to get them to open their mouth, which is the tough part, especially when you're brushing their teeth alone, is to put your fingers on either eye or both eyes and not squeeze, but just apply a teeny bit of pressure. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, let's move that.
I don't think he wants that. So basically just take your forefinger and your thumb and touch their eyes and not squeeze or anything. I'm just kind of holding his eyes closed, and this often causes them to open their mouth just like that. Then you take your Q-tip and you run it up and down their gum line. So we're just gonna rub up and down these gums, kind of clean out that redness or inflamed area up front here. Don't forget to brush their upper teeth as well. Those also need to be cleaned out when you're doing this. Here we go, just kind of going back and forth. Ta-da! Your teeth are brushed! Good job, buddy!
Hey, you did it!
I know, that wasn't fun, was it? It does often take two people to brush a bearded dragon's teeth because they're not gonna like it, as you can see. And if the eye trick does not cause them to open their mouth like it did here, then what you can do is take your fingers, and this will definitely require a second person, but take two fingers and just slowly, oh gosh, I guess he's opening his mouth for us, which is fantastic. But if their mouth is clamped shut, you can just spread their lips apart with your fingers and then slide the Q-tip in and brush their teeth that way. But he has a bit of a toot, which actually makes tooth brushing a lot easier in this case.
You can only get to the front part of the teeth with that method, though.
Yeah, that is true. You can't brush the inside of the teeth by just reaching from the outside through the gums or
And also,
through the
iodine
lips.
tastes really bad, so I assume they'll open it to kind of spit it out. So that's when you take advantage.
Yeah, that's right. So now that you know how to brush a bearded dragon's teeth, how often should you do it? If you're just brushing their teeth preventatively and their teeth and their gums look fine, really just once a month should do the trick, and just keep things clean in between brushings. If you notice some minor discoloration or minor swelling of the gums, then we recommend brushing their teeth 1 to 2 times a week to kind of clear that up. And if you notice major swelling or major discoloration of even their teeth as well, we recommend consulting your local reptile veterinarian and following their instructions and coming up with a treatment plan together. But I think Crimson Chin is not happy with me. He's turned black-bearded here.
Yeah, he's turned to a Crimson Chin.
He has, so we're gonna swap him back out for Ginger to end this video. So overall, good husbandry and a proper diet are key to keeping your bearded dragon happy and healthy at home and preventing dental disease. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Thank you Patreon backers for your amazing support. Thank you Ginger for being the star of today's video as well. If you have suggestions on other health-related topics that you would like to learn about on the channel, let me know in the comments below and maybe I'll make your suggestion turn into a video in the future. Thanks again for watching and we'll see you next time.